Okay guys, so from the title of the video, I'm going to be talking about an experience that I had with my teeth in Colombia, especially specifically the Dr. Diana Pulgani. Hopefully I don't get fucking sued from them. Hopefully they don't see this video. Okay, so I'm going to tell you like from the beginning like what happened. So me and my brother wanted to get our teeth done because we had some ugly ass teeth before. Like it looked like corn chips. Like our teeth was so ugly. Like there's no words to explain how our teeth looks. So whatchamacallit? So yeah, so we wanted like veneers, but when we looked into it, like United States, like to get veneers, like it cost like a whole fucking arm and leg. Like we didn't have that kind of money. So we went to the cheaper route and we wanted to go see if there was any cheaper options in Colombia, and there was. But okay, this is where it starts. Okay, so I was thinking like, how is this so cheap for veneers out there? And my dumb ass like didn't like comprehend like was because probably it's not actually veneers. Okay, I'm gonna get into it. Okay, first, so if you want to get your veneers done in Colombia, I recommend you guys to go to your dentist in the United States and get everything checked out, like to see if you have no cavities, no root canals, no problems with your teeth, because like get it done here with, if you have like insurance, like you get it for free here, like get it done here. Because if you go to Colombia and you have those problems, then they're going to charge you. Like they can't proceed to get you your veneers without fixing those problems first. So they're going to charge you when you could have done it in the United States and get it for free with your insurance. So I recommend you guys doing that, like to save you guys money out there. Okay, so because that's what I did. Like I had like cavities, so thank God like I like had it like issue like had it fixed in the United States instead of me finding out over there in Colombia. Okay, so what you do, so like to contact them, like to give you like a quote, like how much it's gonna cost and what they need to do to your teeth and that and blah blah. You have to like message them through WhatsApp, right? And I just said that I spoke in Spanish, so I was like, but I'm gonna translate in English what I said. So I said, how much is it to get 20 teeth done, like 10 teeth in the front, like in the top, and 10 teeth in the bottom. And I wanted the whitest of the white color because I'm paying for something for it to look nice, right? So I'm gonna get the fakest look out there. So whatchamacallit? So yeah, and then I showed her. She told me to take pictures of my teeth, like how it is, like smiling like this, like open my mouth and stuff like that, and showing like the bottom teeth and the top teeth and stuff like that, to see like if they can find any problems like wrong with my teeth and how it's going to look with the veneers on, if I'm a good candidate, and how much it's going to cost and stuff like that. So she said that was a good candidate and stuff like that, and that we had to, because I had like a dog teeth, like I don't know how to like explain it, but that like I had like this teeth right here, it was like it was sticking out like a dog tooth, like the canine teeth. It was like like in the canine teeth area, it was like sticking out. So she was like, we had to file that down and then put the teeth on top of it. So I was like, okay, isn't that like, you guys are gonna do that anyways? Because veneers, you have to file the teeth down, right? So I was like, okay. I thought, so you only file on that teeth down, not the rest? So that's what I asked her. And she was like, no, that we're just gonna put composite porcelain. That's what she said. Yeah, so so basically she said that no, that we don't do veneers, like filing each teeth down. We do tooth caps. I mean, yeah, like tooth caps. That's what she explained. That is a composite porcelain that she sticks on top of your tooth and molds it and to shape it like to the desired shape that you want. So they're not like filing down and putting a complete tooth in. They're like putting a composite thing, like smacking that shit like right on your teeth. So like my natural teeth, I still have my natural teeth underneath here. So this is the veneers, right? And underneath there's no white thing. There's like my yellow natural teeth back there. So that's why it costs so cheap, because it's not they're not putting like a whole teeth, like they're not sticking a whole teeth up in there. You feel me? Like, you get me? I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so whatever. So she said that it lasts 10 to 15 years, right? Like my teeth, like the teeth is going to last 10 to 15 years, and then have to go back to Colombia and get it done again. Okay, so whatever. So she gave me a quote. So I'm going to tell you how much it cost. So they charged me $6,500, but since I have a cousin out there in Colombia, and I referred him to go to there, so I told him about it, that I referred somebody to go there and whatever, and I gave them proof, like his name and stuff like that, and they checked and they saw like in the system that he did in fact got his teeth done there, and so they gave me a discount, and that discount was a discount and a half. Like, that discount was the best discount. Like, that discount they gave me was crazy. Like, they gave me half off. Like, for everything, like 10 teeth top and bottom, they charged me $3,400. It was like less than half. It was like it was like $100 less than half. I was like, what? So I was like, okay, bet. I'm flying out to Colombia next month, blah blah. So I booked my flight, and I told them I'm gonna go there next month. So then they said, okay, but I have to leave a deposit. So I have to leave a deposit to secure my date. So I had to give them $1,000 deposit. So, which I did. There was no problem with that. So they offer you like rides from the airport to your hotel if you need it, or if you need a hotel, like they will like to give you like information of which hotel you can get for this price, like close to the dentist and stuff like that, and which is very helpful if you guys don't have no family members that lives in Colombia for you to stay. So that's very helpful. Okay, but I didn't need it because me and my brother, we just rented out Airbnb because we was just like, fuck it, we're in Colombia, let's like blow our money. Like, fuck it, because we're already blowing our money on our teeth. Just like blow it even more. So yeah, so we splurged on a Airbnb, which was the worst mistake of our fucking life, because that's another whole story. Like, that Airbnb was a disaster. Okay, that's a whole nother video of itself. Okay, so yeah, so the first day they just check to see if you have cavities, whatever. They just clean your teeth, like a deep cleaning and stuff like that. So that's the first day. So that's what they do on the first day. And then the second appointment, like 1 week later, you come back, and then they take your impressions. Like, they like put like a mold like inside your teeth, like to see like what's your shape of your teeth like and stuff like that, to send out to the lab, right? And they discuss like, oh, what shape you wanted, like how you wanted. Like, I showed them a photo reference of how I wanted it, so they could get an idea how I wanted it, right? So they said they was able to do that shape for me, and they show me colors, like a chart of colors of teeth that they offer. So I got the whitest from the whites. So yeah, and they showed me like a chart of how I want the texture of the teeth to look like. If you want it like wavy, or that was like weird to me. They said that you want to wave to it, and I was like, what does that mean? And they was like, oh, because the natural teeth have like a slight wave to it that makes it look natural. So I was like, no, I just want it like straight, like smooth, like no lines or stuff like that. So like, that's like the fakest look you could get from veneers from them. So yeah, so I got that. Okay, so oh yeah, so I'm missing something else. Okay, so they had to like cut my gums, like gum contouring, that's what it's called, gum contouring. And I had to do it like for my top and bottom, because my gums were like all types of fucked up. Like, it was all uneven. It was like going one up down. She looked like a roller coaster, like inside my mouth. So yeah, so they did that, and they charged me, well, it was all included, $3,400. So yeah, and that's like, that recovery process was the fucking worst I ever went through in my life. Like, that shit was crazy. My gums were like sore and bleeding for fucking weeks on end. And it was like black. It was like turning black. I thought my gums was legit gonna fall to the floor because it was not getting better. It was like getting blacker and blacker. So they gave me like ointments and antibiotics, whatever, because they said that it was like getting infected, some shit like that. So I was like getting scared, like paranoid, because I never experienced this shit, and I'm like in Colombia with my brother only, like we barely speak the language, like we barely speak the language like that good. Like we could speak Spanish, but not that fluent. So yeah, and we only had like a certain amount of money, so we didn't have more money. Like if something went wrong, we didn't have like the money to cover it, like that much money to cover it. So yeah, so with the antibiotics and the creams, thankfully it got better. Like it became pink again, so that was good. So while my gums were recovering, they was doing my teeth like in the laboratory. So since my gums were not like healing properly, I was delayed to get my teeth done like another week. So the time frame, you have to plan to go to Colombia for like a whole month, maybe more than that, because if you have complications, you have to stay there like for another week or 2 weeks. And they told us that in the beginning that we're supposed to be there only for 2 weeks. And then since my everything that was happening with my gums and stuff like that, I had to stay like a month and 2 extra weeks. So it was like almost like a month and a half. It was basically almost like 2 months. It was like going to 2 months and stuff like that. And they wanted me to stay even more. And I was like, oh, no. You could just stick the teeth on like this and I'll be good, whatever. Because I have to go back home already because I can't afford to stay more days in Colombia. So they understood and they was like, okay, we could put the teeth on with your gum just a little bit. We could put your teeth on with your gums looking like that because it's like on the end of the days of healing, so it's okay to like stick it on there. So yeah, okay, so that was a good thing. My brother, he had to take his whole 4 wisdom teeth out there in Colombia. Like I don't know how the fuck he was able to deal with that pain, because that shit was crazy. Like he couldn't talk for weeks. Like there was like he couldn't talk like for 1 week, like at least. Like he couldn't even eat, he couldn't even chew. Like I don't know how the fuck he did it, but he's one strong of a fucking fella. I'm gonna tell you that, because if it was me, I would have been crying my fucking ass off that whole week and shit like that. I would have been complaining the whole time. Like he didn't even complain at once because he could. Well, I'm guessing because he couldn't talk, so that's why he couldn't complain. But bro, that shit was crazy. Thank God, like I had no problems with my wisdom teeth and stuff like that. But he had to pay like a couple $100s like to take his wisdom teeth out, because that wasn't part of the package. Like they didn't know he had the wisdom teeth problem when he got there, until he got there. And he was not smart like me, and he didn't take off the wisdom teeth when he was in the United States, so that was his mistake. So yeah, okay, so when they put the teeth on for the first time, I did not like it. You're gonna go into complete shock, because from going from ugly ass corn chip teeth to perfect like straight ass teeth and white as fuck and stuff like that, you're gonna be like complete shock, and you're not gonna like it, because it's natural not to like change. So like you're not gonna like that shit. So that's what happened to me. But the thing is, it was that, and also like my gums, they were not even. So the teeth was one longer than the other one, because one was healing and one wasn't healing. So it was like all wonky, so it was all bad. So they said that they had to redo the teeth and send it back to the laboratory, so I had to stay another week. And and they had to like shave down like this tooth down like a little bit more higher, so it could like be all even, because that was like the problem with only this one, like this tooth right here. So yeah, okay, so 1 week goes by. I tried it on again, and I was nervous as fuck because I didn't know if I was gonna have that same reaction or whatever. And I had to like it, because the next day I had to like fly out to Colombia. I had to fly out to the United States. So if I didn't like it, it was like sucks for me, because I had to hop on a plane the next day. So I was like nervous the whole fucking night. Like I was like honestly like trying to like trick my mind like to liking it, even though I didn't fucking like it, just to say so I won't like go off on these bitches. Because oh yeah, another thing, so when they first, sorry, that's my dog back there, I don't know if you can see him. Oh no, he's hiding behind me. Okay, that's it. Okay, so don't mind him. Okay, so whatchamacallit? Okay, so when they first tried on my teeth, you know, remember when I told you one teeth was longer than the other, whatever? So I told them I didn't like the teeth at all. Like, I was like complaining to them, like, why is my gums not healing? I'm doing everything you guys are telling me to do and stuff like that. And they gave me like they gave me like a nasty ass attitude. Like, the customer service over there is fucking awful, like dead ass. Like, I don't recommend you guys going to that office because the experience I had was crazy. They gave me the nastiest attitude. They was telling me it was like acting like it was my fault that my gums were not healing correctly when I followed every fucking direction they gave me to follow. And they were just screaming at me in front of people. Like, when there was the waiting room, like, they were just screaming at me, and I was like not having it. So I contacted the administrator, and I contacted the manager, and I said, yeah, I was a fucking Karen that day. So I contacted the manager, and I was telling them what happened, blah blah. And it was like, oh yeah, that we had a few problems with that guy already. Like, it was a guy that was like going off on me. His name was Andres. Yeah, bitch, Andres. I called his name out. He went off on me like for no reason. Like this grown ass guy yelling at like a teenage girl. Like, are you like serious? Like, he was just like going off on me. Like, oh, you said that you liked it in there in the when you was talking to the doctor. Why are you saying that you don't like it now? When you're saying this to me, cause I was speaking to, he was the secretary, so I was like telling him what was going on inside there. And I was like, I did tell her. I don't know if you didn't hear or if nobody told you what I said to the doctor, but I did say it, and I can say it to her face right now if you want me to. And they brought the doctor out, and the doctor was like, yeah, she already explained to me whatever, blah blah, what she didn't like and what she did like about it. And then he just gave me a nasty attitude, like he just kept giving me a nasty attitude, and like throwing faces at me, and like talking Spanish to other people, like if I didn't understand. Like, he thought I was like an absolute gringa, like I didn't speak Spanish, and like I didn't understand Spanish, because it was my first time like speaking to him. And I guess when I was speaking Spanish, he thought like I was speaking it bad, and I couldn't comprehend whatever he was saying. Like, in his, you know how every country has their like words of saying things. So he thought that I didn't understand the words that he was saying in Colombian terms. So, which I fucking did. And yeah, so I didn't like that experience, whatever. So I just left like mad as fuck. And whatchamacallit? So I came back. So a week goes by, and I will go back, and I'm like nervous as fuck. And that guy is there, and I just gave him the fucking side eye. Like, I didn't even say hi to him or whatever. I only said hi to the doctor. And I went in, and she put on the teeth again, and I absolutely fucking loved the results. Like, it was like I was fucking happy as fuck. I was like, oh my god, thank god I like it, because if I didn't, it was chops for me. It was like, fuck, like I would have been like fucked, like, because I had to go to the airplane the next morning. So whatever. So yeah, so I was happy as fuck. They glued the whole tooth. They glue it on you. Like, I don't know what materials they be using, like, to stick that teeth onto you, but whatever. And they lasered it, like, for it to stick on and shit like that. And then they grabbed like a whole knife slicer. I don't know if that shit is what it's called. And they slice like every tooth. Yeah, so you get these lines that you have right here. Look right here. So they just slice it on tooth by tooth. So they slice it tooth by tooth and stuff like that. And I honestly thought that she was about to break one of my fucking real teeth, because that shit was crazy. Like, she was like chainsawing it, like sawing it up. So whatchamacallit? Yeah, so okay, so when I was done with that, she flossed it to take out any extra ceramic that was like left behind and stuff like that. So, and then she polished it and she buffed it out so it could be like smooth and shiny. And that's it. And then we was like, off we go. So that's it. So she explained what we should eat and what we shouldn't eat, and stuff like that, and explained to us that we had to brush our teeth 2 times a day, floss 2 times a day, like all that good stuff. And she gave us a retainer to wear every night. only for the top teeth. So because she said that if you sleep without the retainers, you could get like, because when you're sleeping you don't realize it, but you're putting pressure on your teeth and you could crack it. So she was like, just put on the retainers every night, wash it every night with antibacterial soap with a new toothbrush, not with the toothbrush that you use to brush your teeth, with another separate toothbrush, and wash it with antibacterial soap, and you'll be good to go. And obviously rinse it out with water and then put it on, and that's it. And then she said it will last for 10 to 15 years for you to come back and get a new set of composite veneers. So yeah, so I went back to the United States, and I kid you not, it was like 2 weeks. It was not even 2 weeks, like fucking 1 week. I followed every direction she gave me. Like, I brushed my teeth 2 times a day. I flossed the shit out of my teeth until my fucking gums bled. No, I'm joking. Like, but I did like floss my teeth 2 times a day. I wore my retainers every fucking night, like she told me to, and I cleaned it with antibacterial soap and all that shit. Like, I followed every direction like she told me to. I don't even eat hard foods for this to happen to me. Okay, so one night I slept with my retainer on. Like, I have receipts and proof. As you can see the thumbnail, you can see like the piece of tooth that fell off my fucking actual tooth. Okay, so look. Okay, so I was sleeping, right? And then I woke up and I felt like a piece of tooth like on the back of my gums. So I closed my mouth, right? I did this and I chewed on it and it cracked. It was like and I was like, oh fuck no, that shit better not be my fucking tooth that I just got done. Like, I was about to have like a mental breakdown. And then I was like, no, it can't be. I just got this shit done 2 weeks ago. How is this shit happening to me right, like, already? So I grabbed it out of my mouth and I saw it, and I saw the piece of fucking tooth, the white composite that fell out my tooth. I was like, what the fuck? So I ran to my fucking mirror. So I ran to my motherfucking mirror, and I saw like a black shadow on my tooth, and I was like, oh my god, my fucking tooth actually fell out. A slice of my tooth just like fucking fell out. So I was like, how is this shit happening to me already if I just got this shit done 2 weeks ago? So I contacted them, and they told me, oh, it's your fault, blah blah, you're probably eating food that you're not supposed to, you probably didn't wear your retainers. And I'm like, bitch, I took a picture of me with my teeth hanging out at this time, and you can clearly see in the photo that I'm wearing my fucking retainers. I just woke up and I took a picture of it for proof, because I was like, okay, I have to take a picture of it so I can send it to them. And so after I took the picture, I ran to the mirror and I saw what happened to me. So they didn't want to take a responsibility for it. So I was like, okay, I need to talk to the manager, supervisor, whoever fucking owns this fucking dentist, because they need to fix this shit for me right now, because I didn't spend all that time and money for nothing, for a slice of tooth to fucking come off of my fucking tooth in 2 weeks. Like, what the fuck? So okay, so they gave me the number. So they told me to email this email address, like I said, administrator Dr. Pulgarin office, some shit like that. So I emailed them and I explained to him everything what happened. I gave him the receipts, I gave him the photo, the time the photo was taken of, and what happened, like what the teeth that fell out and shit like that, and how my teeth is looking like now. And I wanted them to fix it, so they could send me off to Colombia again, and then put so they could fix the teeth for free of charge, because I'm not paying for something that's not my fault. It was their fault. So I received a response from that guy 2 days later, and he was like, I completely understand, blah blah blah. So he was nice and he was understanding, and he was like, okay, we're going to fix your teeth, but he was like, what day do you want to fly to Colombia? And I was like, what do you mean? Because I don't have money to go fly to Colombia and wait and have that kind of money to spend again to go to fly to Colombia. Like, it was nothing. Like, it was not my fault. It was your guys' fault. I don't know what type of material you placed on my teeth, because I spoke to every dentist in Colombia and they never saw something happen to me like what happened to me, like the slice of teeth coming out that early. So I don't know if they even put composite porcelain on my teeth. Like, I don't know what's in my teeth right now, like, for it to come out. Like, so yeah, whatever. But I need water because my fucking throat is drying up for talking for so long. Okay, so so yeah, so they was like, so I was like, I need you to buy me a ticket to fly to Colombia because I don't have that kind of money to waste again to go out there for something that I didn't do. Like, that was your guys' fault. Like, I don't know what you guys put on my teeth, but that shit wasn't supposed to happen in 2 weeks when I just got that shit done. And so they was like, okay, we're going to pay for your flight to fly out to Colombia and to fix your teeth for free. So I was like, okay, bet, perfect. So yeah, so that's where it ends. Like, I'm going to fly to Colombia this June, hopefully, to get my teeth fixed. So oh yeah, and one thing, I told them that I'm not going back to Medellin. That's where I went to, Medellin office. So I told them I don't want to go back over there again because I don't want for them to fix my teeth and then for that shit to happen again and for them to give me a nasty ass attitude over there again. So I said I want to go to the Cali dentist that you have over there in Cali. So they said, okay, no problem, we're going to fix your teeth over there in Cali. So we got that situated. So yeah, so if you want to go to, so if you're planning to go to Dr. Pulgani dentist office, I recommend you not going there unless you want a slice of tooth to come out in the middle of your sleep. Then by all means you go there then. Yeah, so yeah, so I recommend you going to any other place but that place because I didn't have a very good experience over there. I know I'm missing like a lot of information, but like I can't like fucking remember right now. But a bunch of shit happened in Colombia and that dentist, like, it was fucking crazy. So yeah, okay, so bro, I just realized I was not centered this whole time. my fucking dumbass, bro. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Okay, so whatever. So I'm going to show you a close-up of my teeth, how it looks right now. The teeth that I'm talking about, like, has like a black shadow. I don't think the camera's gonna catch it, but you could definitely see it. Like, when I was speaking to somebody like in person, you could actually see it like in person. Because I tried taking a picture of it and videos of it, and you can't see it. You can't see it that well. Okay, so this is a close-up of my teeth right now. So it's how your gums and your teeth is gonna look like you go to the office, whatever. I mean, I love the shape of the teeth, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if a couple months from now, if another slice of teeth is gonna come out and shit like that, you feel me? Like, is so yeah, so like, so if you don't want to have that worry in your mind, then I feel like to not go to the office. I feel like go do your research and go to another dentist in Colombia. And not go to Dr. Pulgani dentist office. And oh, let me tell you this. So you know how Doctora Pulgani photos all over Instagram that she does the teeth. She doesn't. It's her assistant that does the teeth. She only does celebrities. And so if you're not a celebrity, then sorry, you're not gonna get your teeth done by her. That's another thing. So I complained. I was like, oh, why is she not doing my teeth if she's supposedly the one that be doing it, like on Instagram? And they told me on WhatsApp that she was indeed going to do my teeth. So I was like, where is she? Like, why is she not doing my teeth and stuff like that? And they was like, oh, she's sick. And I'm like, what? How is she sick if I'm seeing her all over Instagram live and all over Instagram doing well, and she's like doing teeth on celebrities right now as we speak? And they said that, well, they didn't have an answer for me. They just said, well, she can't do your teeth. That's it. That's all she said, that she can't do your teeth and she's not gonna do your teeth, that her assistant's gonna do your teeth. So that was that. So yeah, okay, so when I go out there in June, I might just record my experience out there to see, so you guys can see how it's like when you go over there. and stuff like that. And I'll give you an update in June to see how's everything going, if like how the process was like out there, and if I like the tooth, if there was any complications with any other tooth, if and stuff like that. So, oh, and I'm going to get teeth whitening, but only for the back teeth of my natural teeth, so it can match my front teeth, because one thing I didn't notice was that it's like half yellow and half white, like half yellow my natural teeth and half white the ceramic fake teeth. So I'm gonna get my teeth whitening out there, and I'm going to show you the experience and how it's like getting all those procedures done. Okay, so thank you for watching my video. Thank you for having the time to watch my video and listening to the experience I had with my porcelain composite veneers. Yeah, and whatchamacallit? Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Bro, I'm so cringy. Okay, bye.